Yeah, so I'm going to be honest with you as Tatis Jr. steps in. I have been very pleased with the performance of Sharper mode right now. It's actually surprised me quite a bit. What's going on, everybody? My name is Mr. Gravy. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing the PS5 gameplay video, and really what we're going to be doing is finding out really if there's any difference between the sharper and the faster performance on MLB stadiums versus the PS4, for example. And I think you're going to see a big difference. I've played PS5 a few times now on stream, so you can always see stuff first, usually on Twitch. I'm at twitch.tv/Mr. Gravy with 2 A's in gravy. So that is what we're doing today. And if you stick around for the whole video, while I'm playing this game, I will be kind of walking through what I'm thinking and what I'm doing when I'm at the plate and what I'm doing on the mound and stuff like that, and what you can look for to help you adjust. So if you're interested in tips as well, this video is going to have that. Hopefully it'll have everything you're kind of looking for out of a video like this. So let me know in the comments what you thought below, and if you have a PS5, let me know what you thought as well. I personally have been having some really bad performance issues on the PS5. I've recently fixed them, but I was having some really bad stuttering going on. If you go to my Twitch channel, in the clips section in the past probably 7 days, you'll see a clip in there with stutter, and it's a bad one. I don't understand what was causing it, but I finally fixed it. So hopefully we don't have any issues like that going forward. So I'm just letting you know about that, and really that's really all I have. I've otherwise really enjoyed playing this game on PS5. I think the upgrade has been really nice because you can play in MLB stadiums and it feels just like minor league stadiums. Hopefully we'll be the home team and I'll be able to show you some of that. If not, so be it. We'll play 2 event games. They're doing the Let the Kids Play event right now, so it's all finest future stars. I will play at Citizens Bank Park, which is a known park for performance issues. Hopefully we'll get a chance to play at this park. I'm not sure that we will, but we'll see. And so the first game that we're playing here is actually going to be on faster setting, and you can find those settings in the main menu underneath audio and video options. You can change it from faster to balanced to sharper, and really I don't know if there's going to be a performance difference. I will definitely be able to let you know in the video. You may not be able to tell, but I will definitely let you know if I'm feeling anything different. So it looks like we finally got an opponent, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so thankfully we are the home team. We'll be playing at Philly. This guy's got a really nice team, plus he's got Nate Pearson. Nice. So we'll be seeing that 102-mile-an-hour fastball for sure. So I'm excited to see that. And yeah, otherwise I hope we have a good game. Alrighty, here we go. Tatis Jr. What I really like to do to start games like this off is I like to see what the opponent might be looking for first pitch. So I'll throw him a fastball. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I'll throw him a fastball or a sinker just to see where his timing's at early on. Looks like he was a little bit early on that. Yep. So that's a good eye for us because we know that he'll hit a fastball or a sinker as long as it's in the zone. So I've fallen behind 3-1. I don't want to give in and walk him, so I'm going to throw a sinker kind of in the outside corner and hope he hits it to second or short. Hits it in the air to right. That's also fine. If he lifts it, that's really all he's going to be able to do with it, unless he perfects it and crushes it, but it doesn't always happen. All right, so now we'll face Mookie Betts, who's got a really good right-hand swing, so I'll be interested to see if he sells out for a first pitch fastball here. He did. So you can see how hard he rolled over there. He was definitely looking for a sinker or a first pitch fastball. And I will say, since we are playing on faster, this game feels smooth, like smoother than this would feel on faster and PS4 in this MLB stadium. Without a doubt, it feels better. So I think that's the first thing I can say about it. It's got a really big performance increase, jumping consoles, but I think that's kind of to be expected. As you can see, we got him on the cutter there, which means he was selling out for a fastball. There we go, a little bit late on that one. And his PCI was way underneath it. So that tells me that at bat he was looking for something low, maybe low and in, low and away. All right, we've got our guy at the plate, Acuna, who's not hit well for me in the past, but I really haven't used him much. First pitch slider did not come at me with a fastball, so that's always telling too. It means he's unsure if I'm somebody who can hit the fastball or not, and when I first time he throws it and I'm just early, that tells him a lot. So we might see quite a few off speed going forward. It was very early. So if I'm hitting, I'm throwing something down here. That was it's a good pitch too. I just missed that. All right, Mookie, here we go. Mookie's been pretty good for me, I'd say, so far. I like this card. I've had a lot of fun with him. There we go. And we were all over that slider. Like I said, when we were showing Acuna that we would be early on fastballs, that makes him go, uh-oh, I can't throw a lot of fastballs in the strike zone, so I'm gonna have to start throwing off speed. And once you do that, you start getting a bit more predictable. That's why it's really important to take away people's fastballs, because as you can see now, he's thrown 2 sliders, and even though I've been early on him, I've had something happen positive for me. So that puts him in a tough spot. Now, if I were him, I'd start throwing fastballs again just to get me off the slider, but he hasn't done so yet. We'll see if he switches it up now. It's 3 first pitch sliders in a row. There it is. That's a good follow-up fastball. Try to get me to chase, maybe get me to hit that to second. Ooh, that's not a good follow-up. I just missed this though. My PCI wasn't right on it. Still got it out though. And you're gonna see that with fastballs like that at 102 on Hall of Fame or higher. Even though I'm a little bit underneath it with that kind of velocity, this ball's gonna carry a bit more. So it's nice, but so far performance-wise, with all the fans and the building backdrops and everything else, it has felt pretty good so far. I would say this feels just as good as any minor league stadium you'd be playing in. So I do like how this has felt to this point. Which really, when I'm in a position where I can see someone's hitting a fastball, I try to play off of that. So I want to try to catch him in the moments, the few times he is now sitting off speed, that's when I want to pump my fastball by him. So if you're a pitcher and you're afraid someone's only hitting your fastball, then what you got to do is you start doing what he did, which is he threw a few off speed, which were at first catching me off guard, but then you got to come back with your fastball. You can't be afraid to throw it or you're going to give up a bunch of runs like this guy did in the first inning. All right, so here's Mike Piazza. Pizza, almost put the cheese on that one, but we'll take it plain, thank you. I don't know where these analogies come from. Okay, not a great pitch, but he missed it, so no problem there. We're done with the second inning. So far 4 straight off speed, and he might be trying to get me off the fastball, but I don't think this is really the way to do it. 2-2, let's see what he comes with. He hit me with a changeup. A lot of times it tells you. A little bit off on that changeup there. Overshot my PCI just a touch. Thought it might be a slider. Another off speed, so he's really trying to stay away from that fastball. That's a good shot right up the middle. Perfect from Addy. We'll try third here, see if he goes to the cut or if he goes to third. Oh, he went to the cut, but I took it anyway. Oh, Acuna, I'm telling you, just missed that. I knew that pitch was coming, and I just missed it. We're going to tag up here because Soto, not the best arm. A good arm, don't get me wrong, and he got me. So there you go. Sometimes it just pays to test it, and that time we tested it. Got a nice 3-run lead. All we have to do is put it away. Going with the lefty Price here, the gold David Price. I think it's a better matchup here. We got Hayward and then a switch hitter who hits worse against lefties. 2-2. Got to throw your best out pitch on 2-2. Mine is the slider with Price, so we get our out, and we're 1 out away. Willie Mays off the bench here, so we will pitch to him. 73 power versus left. I'm not super worried about it. 1-2 to Willie. Oh, I was looking for the sweet backhand. All right, there we go. We got Tatis to ground it out to end the game. We won that one handily. To recap that, the performance mode of this being on faster in Citizens Bank, it felt like, and I'm not even kidding you, it felt like playing on faster mode on PS4 in a minor league park. It was smooth as butter, and I didn't feel like there was even a little hit. All right, so it's time for game 2. This time we're going to be once again back at Citizens Bank Park, but we changed the setting to be sharper this time. So sharper is essentially just, it turns it into 4K, gives you better image quality at the price of performance. So we're going to see if that factors into this next game, if that's something that's easy to feel, or if there's really no big difference. All right, so if you're wondering why all the staminas are reset and everything, I just, as soon as I won that last game, I switched it out. The only difference I made was I put Dylan Carlson at first, and I put Piazza on the bench against lefties, and then Eddie Matthews on the bench against righties. Basically just removed Dominic from the lineup. So here we go. We're the home team again, so that works out wonderful. All right, so we'll start on the mound. Now, I went through a lot of like how I play the game in the first game, so I'll probably skip around a little bit more on this video, or on this side of the video, just to kind of save some more time as we go. In the first one, we're gonna keep going with it. All right, made him look real bad on that 102 inside. 3 fastballs. This time, change up, good pitch. I can definitely, I'll tell you this, the sharper looks is significantly better. There's a big difference between sharper and faster in terms of how this game looks, particularly in the textures. So if you're ever playing on faster and it feels like you can barely see the pitcher's face when you're hitting, that's what I'm talking about. Kind of like that slightly more jagged, pixelated look. That's what faster gives you. Of course, you get more frames and the game runs smoother, but I really like the way this looks so far. So I gotta say, really good job with some of these textures. So far, PCI feels really smooth, so that's nice. I'll be curious to see how I time this fastball here. He didn't throw it yet, but we'll see. All right, Carlson, show me what you got. Oh, Dylan Carlson. No, just short. Okay, so far I'm gonna say that the smoothness has definitely carried over to being on sharper. I feel like I'm still just as early on the fastball. My timing doesn't feel off or anything. I don't feel any actual performance issues, at least yet. It feels really good. All right, no 0-2 count there. Just a quick 2-pitch out. We'll take that every time. Let's go hit. Yeah, so I'm going to be honest with you as Tatis Jr. steps in. I have been very, very pleased with the performance of sharper mode right now. It's actually surprised me quite a bit. I feel like I've got no input delay. I feel like it looks better, and my timing's fine. Like, that was a good fastball there, and I was early. So if that was 101, I would have been just early, which is where you want to be. Oh, just missed that. See that just early? That's what we're looking for. PCI was a little off though. Yeah, oh, what a play. I just really feel like the PS5 can run an MLB Stadium on sharper with no lag, and that is really cool. That is really, really cool. I've really liked that. This has felt just fine. I would say you could play this in a competitive setting if this holds up. I don't think I've lost really any performance, and I'll be curious in editing to see if I can notice even a difference in the gameplay. I don't think I'm going to be able to, so this is pretty cool. I've been very happy with that. That's a nice surprise. I was afraid to play this on sharper on stream or anything, but no, I feel like this is totally fine. This is absolutely playable. So all right, so we got 2 quick in the third. We're ready to walk this off. We're trying to get to the bottom half. All right, Mickey Mantle, easy pop out. Let's go walk this bad boy off. First pitch swinging, love that. Oh, Murphy just missed that again. Boy, we are just barely missing the ball. Oh, good Lord. Love it when I do that. Didn't get anybody warmed up whatsoever. There we go. Another strikeout. Bellinger looking bad. Carlson, Soto, Tatis Jr. Let's win this. Gave me a fastball, ripped it. Definitely predictable after that off speed. There we go. Now we're starting to get something going. If it matters, Pat Neshek. This is an interesting choice. He probably should have stuck with Crockett. So this is a benefit to us because he's not going to fool us with the circle change. I've seen it way too many times in my life. This guy is the oldest trick in the book. We'll take that all day. We will take that all day. We're gonna win it right here with Tatis Jr. I'm feeling it. No way he gets a strikeout on me here. All right, here we go. There it is. That's gonna win it. There we go. That's a walk-off winner. Not ideal in terms of how pretty it was, but it gets the job done. I will say with absolute certainty, playing on Sharper on the PS5 felt just like a minor league stadium on faster and PS4. I didn't think there was really any issues with the performance at all, and I thought the visual improvement was nice. Do I think it's worth it? Yeah, I'd say you got the green light. If you've got a PS5 and you want to play this game competitively, but you also want it to look good, I think Sharper's totally fine. I didn't see anything wrong with that. So that'll be that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down, and then leave a comment telling me why you didn't like it. I appreciate you guys who watched it. I hope this helps somebody while also letting you know what I thought of the PS5. So if you ever want to see me play live, you can do so at twitch.tv/Mr. Gravy, 2 A's in Gravy. I hope you guys have a good one. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I will be live on the 25th. That's tomorrow from when I'm recording it. It's today if you're seeing it on this on the same day that it releases. So I'll be streaming the Bellinger event, and then I will hopefully stream later that weekend. But with Thanksgiving going on and stuff like that, I'm just not 100% sure where I'm going to be. Regardless, my schedule is normally Tuesday through Thursday. So I will see you guys around, and stay tuned for the next video. Appreciate your time, and have a great one.